Volume 3 na yung SPNation. Everybody calls it Season 3. I call it Volume 3 because I like a lot of other things. And speaking of other things, we have a very special episode today. Sana lahat kayo ay nasa mabuting kalagayan ngayong Lunes. Some of the students did have a holiday dahil walang pasok ng iba online class. But of course, sports is always in action. And we would be taking a U-turn from our basketball-centric, football-centric discussions the past few weeks dahil meron tayo mga kinapipita-pitagan, very special guests joining me here on the panel. Pero bago ko sila i-introduce, kailangan ko munang to do this wonderful ad read. Hopefully sa mga viewers natin hindi ako mapubulol. Are you ready to elevate your sports experience? Dive into the world of live sports like never before with Sports Plus PH. Whether you're a diehard fan or simply love the thrill of the game, we got you covered. Right now, register at Sports Plus PH. Isa lang po yung sablay ko doon. Magandang gabi ulit. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng nakatutok sa atin via live stream and on TikTok. Ako po si Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. And for tonight, January 13, we have a very special group of ladies joining me. Of course, from the PLDT High Speed Hitters. Pakita na yung camera dun sa mga bisita natin na talagang very yan. You know, at least they're very happy. Of course, my good friend Nika Reyes, Majoy Baron, and Boomer Sooner, Sammy Davison. I needed to say that. Magandang gabi, ladies. Welcome to the show. And thank you for gracing us with your time kasi I know that all of the teams are raring to go for the January 18th opening of the All-Filipino Conference, if I'm not mistaken, na ating PBL. So, kamusta yung preparation ng PLDT?
Maganda.
Working hard, pero it's coming together. So it's nice.
Just like your Tagalog.
Yes.
Yeah. So Mika, since you're one of the paano ba natin sabihin?
Sige,
Most well-known
Hindi. Sige, sabihin mo na.
veteran players.
Okay, sasabihin naman matanda.
Veteran players of the squad. How is PLDT building up for this All-Filipino Conference? I asked kanina before the show started if there are key holdovers and key people that you added. Sabi niya very minimal. So how is the build-up going into the All-Filipino tournament?
Of course, nasa amin na ngayon ulit si Ate Ange Legacion and magandang help din yun kasi kailangan talaga namin ng setter now since si Kim Fajardo galing siyang surgery but okay naman yung progress niya ngayon, nakakasama na rin siya sa practice and actually maganda rin yung nangyari na mahaba yung conference this time. Kasi I think mga 6-7 months long siya. So mas marami kaming time to prepare, kahit mga once a week lang yung game. May time pa kami makapag-adjust talaga.
And especially with your history of coming back from an injury last season, it's good for the preparation. Majoy, now you have a more veteran setter. Yeah, more veteran. Kasi, sorry Kim, kinover ko pa kayo nung college and you're one of the best. But of course, we're playing for your fasting. Majoy, you have a new setter coming into the fold. How will it be playing since you're playing with your ates again and you have a very strong middle rotations? How will it be affecting your season this year?
I think sa setter naman, iba-iba yung strengths nila. And nakakatulong din sa scrimmages namin na iba-ibang style ang setting nila. And si Ate Kim, familiar naman ako sa kanya since college, naging setter ko na siya and up until now. And I think soon makakalaro na siya and it's very exciting.
How many months out si Kim from her early...
2 months?
September.
3 months.
2 to 3 months?
Yeah. Alright. Hopefully, Kim, malaro ka na. And Savvy, ako kasi, I've covered these two ladies when they were in college. And they, mabait sila outside the court. Buti na lang, hindi. Lalo na si Majoy, ibang-iba yung personality si Majoy. Very perky, pangiti. Pero pag naglalaro siya, at saka nakabond yung buhok niya, even my daughter emulates kasi my daughter watches Ella. So she has that swag. So, sabi paano ka na-integrate dito sa squad na to? How's the process of being inserted in a squad that has very deep roots, colleges pa lang, magkakasama na yung karamihan sa kanila. How are you integrated to the squad?
I think I have to give a big thanks to them for being so welcoming, first of all, and just being so open to, the things that I have to say or like how I do them. I think together we've been able to develop a very good core with me. But I think overall, having them have a solid core to begin with was very helpful, right? So just me adding to it, it's not, changing a whole lot, but altogether, it's easy.
Okay, good answer in Tagalog.
Okay, masarap.
Oh, yan. Hindi natin. Mapaalala ko lang po, all Filipino tayo, and Savvy has Filipino roots, if I'm not mistaken.
Of
What's your middle name, Savvy, and where's your family from? Para at least some of our non-mainstream watchers and more of the guy fans will learn. Kasi pagka nakakita sila ng film, they also want to learn, taga saan ba tong si Davison? Kasi bigla na lang maglalaro sa pro. So can you give us a background
So
on
my dad's name is Davison, my mom's name is Manalo. So my middle name is Manalo. My mom actually graduated from Miriam and then moved to Canada when she was parang 22. So super young talaga. So then she met my dad there. And then because of that, I was able to get my dual citizenship. And then obviously it's a good, kind of way to be here and also meet my Filipino side of the family here because they've only been able to stream my games through, YouTube. Kind of like how my Canadian family views my games here, pero it's the opposite now.
So you still have family here, you have roots here. Okay.
My ninang actually teaches at Ateneo, macroeconomics, and then I have my tito here as well, my mom's older brother. So half of her siblings are actually here still. So it's nice.
So the Savvy Davison dapat manalo dahil speaking of macroeconomics, hopefully that would sustain our supply chain of talent coming from North America because we need it. Especially right now, we'll go into our topics for the evening kasi excited ako makipagkwentuhan sa kanila dahil sila expert talaga kami. Pag kami nag-expert picks, itatali na nga. So we have a few hot takes here since it's volleyball championship season for FIVB. The Volleyball World Championship hosting for men will be done in Manila. So that's our first topic. And ito, since alas ang tawag sa national team ng Pilipinas, sino ang anim na alas mo when it comes to the women's squad? Nakita ko ngumingiti si Savvy, so we'll get her inputs too, about the people that she wants to play with. Spike or set some question and answers that I would be throwing at you, like my service, which is always out of the playing field, and SPN expert picks for the upcoming PVL opening weekend. So, simulan na natin to with our first topic, the Volleyball World Championship hosting. It's the first solo hosting of the FIVB Men's World Championships here in Manila on September 12 to 28 at SM Mall of Asia and of course the Smart Araneta Coliseum. This time, when the preparations and organization start to be meticulous every single day, as what Coach Sir Tat Suzara, Coach na tuloy lahat na natatawag kasi I've been working with a lot of coaches. Of course, it's World Championships for men. 31 of the 32 best squads in the world will be flying in mid-September to find their spot on the podium. So with you ladies, especially ngayon, sobrang sikat na ng volleyball. Thanks to you ladies and for the support that a lot of people has given. What's your take about us hosting this World Championships? Unahin ko kayong dalawa since you both serve the national team. Mix.
Actually, well, to be honest, hindi ako masyado naka-watch last time. Parang Japan lang ata yung pinanood ko kasi alam mo naman. Alam mo naman. Pero, we're very happy kasi kahit yung men's napupunta na rin dito sa Philippines. And hopefully, actually, gusto ko rin sana though nagpupunta naman yung women's teams dito, pero sana mas matangkilikin pa ng mga Pilipino talaga na manood ng women's games.
Majoy, ikaw, your experience with the high-level international competition, you've had numerous times of serving flag and country. How is that experience and what do you think can we offer to these top-tier teams?
I think ang pinaka-super big deal dyan is yung fans na mapapanood nila yung mga best of the best in the world. So, yung growth ng volleyball, not just in the Philippines, but to the whole world, parang makikilala na dito ginaganap yung World Championships, which is being watched by a lot of people around the world. So it's a great privilege talaga na maka-host tayo ng mga ganitong tournaments.
And it's championship season.
By the way, pwede ko bang isingit na
Pwede mong
si
ipasok.
Majoy, nagkaroon siya ng international award.
Gabi ka.
Hindi kailangan sabihin.
Dapat talaga natin. Proud na ate. Paki-flash niya sa ilalim. Again, ano yung award ni Majoy? Being one of the top medal rockers. International level.
Parang my teammate.
Oh, di ba? So it's like that. We have royalty in the house. Okay,
Yes.
so since it's international competitions, you've been exposed with a lot of crowds. Division 1, you played semi-pro. How, as a Filipina coming from abroad, moving in, you have a different perspective on things. And when we get the international players coming in, with your experience, ano yung una mong naramdaman sa Pilipinas when you first played here?
I think it's cool because I'm rooting for parang two countries at once. The Canadians on the men's side are very strong. They came here last year for the qualifiers and they did a really good job.
That's an understatement. Good job is an understatement.
I actually know the libero. I trained with him growing up, Justin Louis. But just to see it all come together, not a lot of countries get to host, right? So seeing as a country that you're able to welcome these people, welcome these teams, and let them enjoy your culture, let them enjoy your country, it's a big deal. Kind of learn more about the Philippines, etc. The people, the fans, the support. It's a very, very big deal, and it exposes a lot for the Filipino and the volleyball community in total, right? So, just being able to host a championship, not even the qualifiers, but the championship rounds, is huge. And like huge is an understatement as well, right? You're like Majoy said, all the people around the world are going to be like, it's held in the Philippines, it's held in Manila, etc. So I feel like as a country, it's a very big step to hosting the women's, to hosting a lot more, hosting potentially bigger, Olympics or bigger, events, right? So it's one step closer to being, competing with the rest of the world, in other words.
So, right now, hindi tayo long-winding kasi nagiging seryoso tayo. with you ladies, kasi this is a big deal, the men's championship. Do you envision the women's to be also held here? Because I had high hopes. Quick background, Coach Hammer became a volleyball fan in year 2000. Leila Barros, Francesca Piccini, Mauricia Cacciatori of Italy. I was there. I was watching and I saved up my baon when I was in first year high school to watch one of those games ng Italy. But that's why I became a sportscaster. Yun yung hindi nila alam. Fan kasi ako fanboy ako ng volleyball, and my frustration was I never played. But again, with you ladies, would you think this would help our development, especially for the men's side of things? Kasi the Filipinos will be exposed to big competition. We're grouped with Tunisia, Egypt, and Iran, and Egypt is really a powerhouse here in our region. Do you think this would really boost the grassroots programs of our country and the further development?
Yes, of course. Pero kailangan pa rin talaga natin mag-start. Sabi mo nga ng grassroots program, kailangan pa rin natin siyang masustain. Kasi, alam naman natin na every year talaga nagbabago yung roster ng team. So, sana ma-adapt natin kung ano man yung program na ginagawa nila. Kasi, I think kaya talaga ng Philippines eh. Kailangan lang natin masustain talaga yung program and magtuloy-tuloy pa talaga na magkaroon ng support.
Yeah, meron nga tayong Brian Bagunes, Mark Espejo, those guys.
Jaja Santiago.
Exactly. We have talent. Majoy, ikaw, you've competed from grassroots level din. Was it a big help na nakikita mo na you have something to aspire to playing in the international competition?
Yeah. Pag nanonood ka kasi parang one step closer na yung mga bata na nanonood na parang very inspiring kasi na it's possible na makalaro ka sa ganung level. And personally, galing ako sa province and UAAP lang yung napapanood ko. Pero ngayon, parang nalampasan ko na UAAP, nasa pro na ako. So parang it's possible. And we're one step closer.
Yun naninibago ako doon. I am caught off guard by the yung demure Majoy Barot. Kasi whenever I see you, you're always that hyper-competitive. Parang, if I want my daughter to watch, sorry but if I want my daughter to watch somebody who cares about how she plays, that was like very different. But yeah, so that's that for our national, the international competition. It would be held on September 12 to 28, 2025. Again, I mentioned that it would be in Smart Araneta Coliseum and in the Mall of Asia. Current rankings right now. In the FIBA World Men's Ranking, tama ba ito? Number 1 in Japan, Iran, Qatar, China, South Korea. I think this is in Asia. But overall in the world, number 1 right now is Poland, France, USA on the 3rd, Slovenia, and then Italy. Those are the top 5 squads. And most of them will be flying in. Flash natin yung groupings natin. We have 8 pools that these teams are distributed in. If a-flash na lang namin on the screens, click it on our social media. Naka-post lang yan, yung mga groupings na yan. And we are at Pool A with Iran, Egypt, Tunisia. Very tall squads, very tough squads. So we'll see how the Philippines would fare. Question, ano ang goal natin dito? If you are, as a fan, what would be a big win for the Philippines? Sav, unahin kita. As a fan, what do you want to see from the Filipinos competing in this level?
I think just taking the big teams to 5 is a huge step, right? To 5 sets and just being able to compete with them. A win is utmost, obviously, what we hope for, but just being able to compete and to show the world that we belong, right, in this top kind of 32 is a big deal. And to be able to be here and to deserve to be here and just in general, just to get a win, right?
Yeah.
Just to get a win their pool and just to do their best. I think even regardless, we're all supportive for them. So I think just being able to compete as a country and to be able to wear their flag on their jersey is a big step in general.
Big deal, big deal. And speaking of flag and country, Majoy, what's your expectation for our squad? Ano yung magiging win para sa atin?
Yun, just the best na lang talaga when they play. And yung makadikit lang, makasabay, malaking bagay na yun. Kasi physically, parang mas lamang na sila kasi they're taller, they're stronger. So makasabay lang and ma-enjoy lang nila yung game. Very big deal na talaga.
Enjoy. Yan. Hindi naman tayo dito sa SPNation na ginagawa natin para to lagi sa fans. Kapalvin Patrimonia. Nika, what are your expectations and what would be a big win for the Philippines in this competition?
Of course, gusto natin na manalo yung team. But then again, gusto ko sila makita na nag-e-enjoy talaga. Kasi yun naman yung gusto makita ng mga fans, na nag-e-enjoy yung mga players, na sisigaw kami, mag-cheer kami for them. Alam mo, parang the fact lang na nandun sila, na nagpa-participate sila, na nag-show up sila, I think more than enough na yun.
Yep, and showing up, we need to be because we are a group with a lot of talented players, and for all of those volleyball fans, circle it on your calendar, 2 weeks, 16 days, period of high-level volleyball here in Manila. So ngayon pa lang, yung mga tropa kong bata, maghulog na kayo sa alikansya nyo, ha? Yung mga kasi age ko, para makanood din. Okay, iba tayo sa next topic natin. Since we are in the thick of things, talking about the national team, sino ang 6 na alas mo? Since Alas Pilipinas ang tawag sa men's national team, sinabi ko na ngayon kanina, since it's their moniker, I would ask you ladies, si Sav, I would ask about the top 5 teammates, 6, sama na natin libero, nga top first 7 nga dapat eh. So, the 6 players that you want to play on an international competition with the players that you played against or played with. Okay, yan ha, inuna na kita, Sav. So, pero hindi ikaw yung una kong tatanungin. Una kong tatanungin itong dalawa. So, binigay ko na agad yung questions niya. So, you can let it percolate. Ano naman tayo dito sa SPNation eh. Yung mga picks natin dito, hindi naman natin binobomba parate. Lagi tayong meron tayong time to decipher it. Mika, who are your top 6 players when it comes to international competition? Ano ba? Prod guy, anong taon natin ibibigay sa kanila? Yung mga nakalaro nila, napanood lang nila? Kasi baka banggitin nila si Nita mo, si Crisolo Gorabeno eh. Ikaw yung nakapanood doon. Okay, yung mga nakalaro nyo lang daw, nakasabay, or napanood nung nasa high school kayo at grade school?
Coach, sobrang hirap nito. Alam mo, sobrang
All
hirap
time.
mamili ng isa lang. Or
O,
isa,
bibigyan natin
dalawa.
Dalawang
Isa,
middle
dalawa. Tatlo.
Dalawang
Pero kasi
middle.
ang hirap talaga. Parang every time kasi na nasa national team ako, every batch, talagang hindi ko sila hindi pwedeng piliin. Gets mo? Parang pwedeng sila lahat. Pwede ba yun? Pwede ba hindi ako kasama sa question?
Ano ba naman ito, Miss Universe? Si Mika Reyes, yung mga sagot mo ni Mika Reyes pang Miss Universe.
Sagutin mo.
Okay, grabe. Ay, kasama grabe po siya. Pwede ba 50, siguro mga nasa lagpas 100 na yung mga naging teammates na pwede bang i-line up sila. Okay, sige, let's combine it. Para sa inyo. Let's combine. Since the PLDT high-speed hitters are of one heart and they would be competing for the All-Filipino Championship, and I need your jersey again, I would sit on the sideline. I promise.
Okay, after.
Okay. So, going back, who are the top 6 players for you three that you want to, kunwari, ang Space Jam moment, may darating na dayo, and you need to throw in 7 players including the libero.
Okay, let's start from one position. I think we have to go
Center.
by
Center.
Center muna, okay.
Okay.
Ang hirap, di ba?
Nag-team up pa kayo tatlo, parehas sa mga...
I'm just like... Nag-aantay ako kung may sasagot sila agad.
So, sino-sino ba ang pwede natin?
Meron ako.
Oh.
Pick Kim Fajardo.
Yes. Kim. Ate Kim.
Kim Fajardo as
Setter.
their setter. Okay, so open. Sino opener natin? Open hitter natin.
Angel Canino. Angel Canino has
isang
really
bata.
impressed me.
As isang medyo...
veteran.
Isang veteran.
Okay, so
Okay.
open natin si Angel. Isa pang attacker. So we have Angel Quino and Kim Fajardo at center. We need another hitter, 2 middle blockers, and 1 libero.
Okay. Baka libero muna.
Ito parang yung pick natin ng libero, parehas tayong mapat eh. Okay. Libero.
Ang hirap!
Yung mga, veteran. Sino ba naabutan?
I have two I can think of. I have Kat and I have Ponce. Ponce,
Yung panahon naman namin.
Every time I play against her, she's super hard to, like score on. Pero if I'm on the opposite side of Kat, which I'm not regularly, it's super hard to score on her.
Yes.
So, super hirap.
Shucks.
Oo.
Ikaw muna.
Ako Don.
Don talaga.
Katindig. Don Katindig.
Ako din po
Tatlo.
yun yung vote ko. Parang siya po yung default na libero natin. Whenever I see, kasi ako inabutan ko si Lizzie Ann, gata pa siya nun eh. So that was her maiden name. So we'll put in Don Macandili. So Anima Squad Don Macandili Katindig. So we have Angel Canino, Kim Fajardo, Don Macandili. We need middle blockers. Your position.
Ate Joy!
Oo nga, wag naman.
Okay, sige. Ayaw nyo kayo dalawa. Give me 2 names.
Jaja Santiago.
Jaja and...
Del Palomata.
Oo, Del.
Oh, yeah. Del Palomata. Okay, so we need another attacker.
For outside, no?
Outside.
Spiker.
Or ano?
Ay,
ARCC.
Gusto ko si Bernadette Pons.
MVP!
Yes.
Yeah, last conference.
MV Pons.
MV Pons. Bernadette Pons. Interesting roster.
Opposite.
For your
Opposite.
Solomon na lang.
Yeah. She's gonna be very good when she gets to PBL. Or
Tangkad niya, no?
even in sa
Is she taller than you?
Super.
Eliza.
Oo.
Very athletic pa.
Parang
Yeah.
6'3"?
6'3"?
Yeah.
Or an opposite spiker.
And what do you think? Since we have our roster right now, it's Jaja Santiago, Del Palomata, Kim Fajardo, Bernadette Pons, Angel Canino, Eliza Solomon, and Don Macandili. That's their alas roster. But I want to pick your brain now. Since we threw in 2 younger players in Eliza and Angel, what do you think about the younger generation right now? Because the ones na nag-set ng foundation was batch nila Charo, sila Ate Molin pa nga nung tele-televise na yung yung Shakey's V-League pa dati. No free shoutouts, but that was the name of the league. Okay. So it was the Shakey's V-League. Lasal was a very strong squad in UST. And then batch na nila Dinistan. And then you guys came along with si Allies. And then the floodgates opened with the Pro League. And now, if I may say, they are neck to neck with the PBA in terms of popularity. And the youth vote, it goes to them. I'm sorry, I am an uncle. I vote for me, but the youth vote definitely goes to them. Okay, so with that being said, what do you think about this newer generation? Like Ella Belen, those ladies that are really up and coming?
Actually, iba na yung level nila. Yung conditioning-wise, malayo sa batch namin. To be honest, nung wala pa kaming hindi pa strict yung conditioning namin that time. Ngayon, meron na silang full program for the rest of the off-season, during season, and then after season, meron silang strict program. Kami naman kasi noon parang...
Bands.
Bands,
di ba?
Wala
Bands.
Last year ko pa yung bands. Mga ano pa lang kami, yung mga classic na mga plates lang, ganyan. Pero wala pa kaming strict na program for that. So I think yun yung edge nila nung batch namin.
Better condition?
Yes.
More
I can
structured
say
training.
yes.
When it comes to skill level mo, Joy, you've set a standard there. I mean, ako, not because you're LaSalle girls, but during the time that Ateneo, you guys, and USC, and then with the emergence of NU right now, you really laid the foundation of having a program that is sustainable. Ngayon, eto na, bago ng mga bata. How's the skill level of this ladies? Hindi ko na nga tatanungin compared to you girls kasi ibang level Nung kayo nila Chang Abi, grit talaga But with the skill level of the players.
Parang yung skills ng mga bata ngayon, very mature silang maglaro. Kasi kami, we have to learn it step by step. Parang we improve every year. Pero sila parang very gifted talaga yung... And yung volleyball here in the Philippines, nag-evolve siya Yung volleyball nung college kami, hindi na siya mag-work sa volleyball ngayon. So, yung sistema, yung very technical, nag-change siya. Even sa stats, parang nag-change din siya. Parang nag-a-adapt na rin sila from international and na-apply na rin natin dito sa Philippines. And compared sa international, medyo late pa nga tayo sa Philippines.
Alright. So, last question, Sam. Since you're one of the younger players, you were able to see the transitions here when you flew in, when you became part of the squad. They were mentioning the difference of international competition and the local competition. Can you give us a bird's eye view? What's the main difference that you experience here?
I think the main topic is what Majoy just touched on about how kind of the structure here, the pipeline to becoming on the national team is a little bit later than most. I remember in Canada, I started on the youth national team at 16 years old. So considering what Philippines has to offer, I feel like if you give them the resources, they're going to be just in line with the rest of the world. But we just don't have those in line right now. The pipeline, the kind of early structure when you're 16, 17, 18, going into college, that sort of thing. But if you give them, they're talented, they're very talented. And I feel like that younger group that's coming in, if you allow them to grow in a certain environment, they're going to be some very good athletes.
Yeah, there you have it. Cultivating the land and then planting the right seeds for the program to grow. Yun yung pinakaseryoso yung sasabihin ko ngayon. And if you need infrastructure, alam nyo na kanino kayo lalapit. SGA, kay Boss Al Francis, yung mga yan. Willing tumulong yung mga yan. Pati si MVP na matagal nang tumutulong with MVP Sports, meron naman kailangan lang mag-collaborate and integrate all of these people so that the ladies that will be coming up in the ranks will be given a better opportunity and also the boys. Okay, so ito na yung prod guy, ito na ba yung paborito mong segment? Tama, Spike or Set. Okay, this segment is Spike or Set. Bago to, ngayon ko lang din ito makikita. Kanina ko lang din nakita yung questions, pero hindi ko pinintahan kasi nakaka-pressure. Okay, when you say Spike, tama ba, Master Prod Guy? When you say Spike, you would answer the question. When you say Set,
I'm setting it.
Oh, you're setting it
The next person.
to the next person, or you can set it to somebody that
Pwede
you
ko
want.
i-set again, if ever.
Pwede ba i-set again? Paano to? Parang ano?
Set.
Parang parang white elephant. Dapat...
Tapos ikaw na.
Hindi,
Ikaw na sasagot.
alam ko naman mga volleyball player, puro mine Di ba?
Pero ikaw yung last na mag-answer. Pwede ba yun?
Pwede. Pwede. Lagi naman ako off the rails. Okay, sige. Let's go to our first question. Yung medyo madali lang. Medyo madali. Okay. Sabi, I'll go with you first.
Alright.
Who's your local celebrity crush?
Local.
Local. Kasi medyo matagal ka. How long have you been here?
Like 1 year.
Oh. So,
Parang,
local.
I can't do that kasi may boyfriend ko.
Parang, ito nga yung nakita ko nga ito. Kahit ako hindi ko ito kahit ako hindi ko ito sasagutin.
I can, parang celebrity crush.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's not watching. Miles Teller. Sa Maverick.
Si War Dogs daw. Miles Teller.
Or Matthew McConaughey. Always.
Alright.
Ang dami.
Ako din mag-agree ako sa Matthew McConaughey. O Mika, kailangan sagutin niyo ng tatlo ba? Prod guy?
Next question.
Next question ha? Oh, lahat ng sabi ng boss.
Ay, sa set ko.
God's voice said everybody answered. Hindi, gusto ko malisig ka kasi medyo. Majoy.
Local na lang si Donnie Pangilinan.
Donnie Pangilinan. Very talented guy. Teka, pero yung gusto ko yung Orsi.
Controversial.
Yun yung mga gusto namin sa SPNation. Controversial. Mika, since controversial. Celebrity crush.
Local.
Kasi local or Wala. International.
Yes. Marami akong guys.
Pwede. Baka pwede. Hindi, umelo na ako. Baka pwede naman pa-name drop.
No, Korean guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since my wife became pregnant, I am forced to watch Korean
May
dramas.
types sila.
K-dramas.
Madami.
Mention one that you pick one.
G-Dragon, Big Bang, singer,
Talented.
legend.
So, kailangan, pag gusto niyo, pag kayo po, para mapansin kayo ni Mika, kailangan triple threat kayo. Gwapo na kayo, marunong kayo kumanta, marunong kayo sumayaw.
Yes,
So,
performer.
Huwag na po kayong umasa. Okay, next question tayo. Ito, Spike or Set, most embarrassing moment in your career? Unahin kita, Mika, kasi mas mahaba na yung career mo. So, what might be one of those embarrassing situations that happened to you when you were playing?
Set.
Grabe, binueluhan pa niya ako. Set. To who? Sige, papasagutin. Sasagutin mo rin naman.
Sam.
Sam, most embarrassing moment that happened to you in your 1-year stay in the Philippines?
Set.
Ba naman
Hindi na
to?
pwede.
Hindi na.
Hindi na pwede. Sagutin mo lang. One set lang daw, sabi niya.
Okay.
One pass lang.
Okay. Sa Philippines.
Ako, Philippines lang.
Hindi siya like embarrassing. Parang like,
Normal mistake.
pero I had one sa college where we were playing at Texas. Texas is like parang #1 sa NCAA sa US. Longhorns.
Okay.
So, I was there, parang 16,000 people, okay? And then my coach says, spin serve. Spin serve? I only float. So I spin serve under the net, and all you can hear in the crowd is, oh.
But it's totally out of the...
Oh. And I was like,
Grabe, 16,000 people.
16,000 people to serve it's under the net. So, ano?
Pwede? Possible. Okay, let's not relive that moment. Majoy, ikaw.
Ako set.
Wala! Hindi siya set! Hindi siya set!
Gaya naman ako.
Questionnaire rule. Ayoko na po ng mga set. Papaluin na natin ang papaluin itong mga to.
Spike.
Panay attacker na itong mga to. Most embarrassing moment. Ate Mika, ikaw na.
I think college, for sure wala nakakita nito. Sure ako, kasi wala naman nagsabi na any friend or fan. Yung before ka mag-serve, nagbabounce ka, di ba? Tumama sa face ko. Parang, okay.
Televised game.
Yes, pero wala naman nakakita. Parang, okay. Okay lang.
Video guys, pakihanap pa.
Wala.
Pakihanap. Baka may
Ayun.
ebidensya. Majoy, ikaw sagutin mo na.
Sige na. Siguro yung first time kong mag-volleyball, nag-block ako ng service. Kasi hindi ko alam yung rules.
Hindi mo pa alam yung rules. Okay, so at least kahit po yung mga superstar natin, they committed mistakes to start off. So young kids, okay lang yan. Lipat tayo sa next question natin. Ito magandang question. If you were not a professional volleyball player, what would you be doing right now? Majoy, I'll start with you.
Siguro nurse or model.
Ooh, model, syempre.
Mix.
Flight attendant.
FA, bagay.
Yes. Ever since yun talagang gusto ko.
Bakit? Bakit? Mula bata ka, yun
Kasi
naman.
parang free travel siya.
Oh.
So parang, okay, mas gusto kong gawin to. Yeah.
Sab.
Actually, before here, I was pre-med.
Okay, so you would go into med school?
Sayang.
Pwede pa naman! Pwede
Pero,
pa naman!
actually, plan after yung volleyball is to go back to school. So, baka Cairo or pharmaceutical. So, parang
in
medical.
the med field.
Oo.
What was your undergrad?
Biochemistry.
Balancing equations. Okay. Biochem and the Krebs cycle. Kinalimutan ko na po yan. Okay, next question tayo. Uy, ito gusto ko. Sino pinakamagandang volleyball player ever? Pinakamaganda, pinakagwapo. Hindi, pinakamaganda na lang. For you girls.
Alam ko na. Ikaw muna unang
Ay, yung may
sumagot.
wife. Of course. Carmina Antonio.
Aside from your wife, hi po.
Pinakamaganda.
Hi po.
Hi po. Aside from your wife.
UAP, and then nakilala niya si Coach Hammer, tapos na yung UAP. Okay, now, sino ba pinakamagandang volleyball player? Siyempre kayong tatlo. Good answer. Mika, go!
Ate Cha Cruz Behag. Forever. Idol. Yes.
Oh, si Same
Ako, lalayo pa ba ako? Ito na, si ate eh.
Yung totoo, yung
Oo
totoo.
nga, ikaw nga. Libre
Ako,
mo.
maybe, si Logan Tom sa USA. She's actually the head coach sa Israel.
National team right now.
Oo.
So, paki-flash na lang yung photo para at least meron tayong proof dahil si Sam ang nagsabi. So, mamaya makikita natin. Pag tayo na lang yun. Okay, so next question tayo. So, we got some lookers. So, Majoy, good vote. Good vote.
May kape to sa akin bukas.
Libre yan.
Alright, okay. So, sino ang volleyball player? Who's a volleyball player that you love playing against as a matchup?
Cici Randina.
Cici.
I love playing against her. She's so passionate. She's so competitive. So it fires me up.
So you have to bring your A game
I'm like,
too.
I gotta go. Talaga.
And no off days, no,
Oo,
Cici.
wala.
Ever since I saw her on her breakout year sa beach volley, pre-pandemic, sunod-sunod na talagang, if you're not bringing it, you will be going home crying when it comes to Cici Randina. Mika, ikaw.
Remy Palma.
Good
Since naging
one.
teammate ko
Good
siya,
one.
parang syempre naglulukohan lang kami inside the court and then naging kalaban ko na ulit siya. Parang iba yung fire. Though di na rin kami na masyado nag-aabot sa harap, pero masaya pa rin ako pag siya yung kaharap ko.
Oh, parang college pa lang.
Yeah, yes,
College
yes,
pa
yes,
lang
yes.
kayo
FEU.
magkaka-batch eh. So si Remy. Majoy, ikaw.
Ako international lang. Si Plumjit siguro kasi galing niya.
Yes.
Hindi ko na siya mabantayan.
Panoorin ko na lang. Kayo na lang.
Okay, next question tayo. Idols of sports, local or international, could be a volleyball player or any other athlete that you look up to and just try to emulate the habits that they've been doing. Majoy, ikaw naman ang unahin ko.
Ako si Taisa ng Brazil. Kasi parang ang cool niya, tapos sobrang swag niya.
She's so
Laro niya.
pretty. She's so pretty.
Keyword, swag.
So cool.
Ganda.
Swag.
Wait.
Okay, so, Mika.
Gabi Guimaras? Yeah, siya yung ano ko.
Super girl.
Your peg.
Crushy.
Crush pala.
Iba pala. Hindi, ang angas kasi niya gumalaw. Hindi siya ganun katangkad, pero ang galing niya.
May DN.
Yes.
Yung DN. At least consistent. That's all girls. Yung DN, lagi. Yung Sav.
I think in memory, si Kobe Bryant. Just his work ethic, the way he was able to impact and influence the rest of the world and sports in general, not even basketball, pero just lahat. So I think for him, it's one.
So you'll be having your hardest year this year. Diba?
My
Hardest.
24 was hard, pero 26, I don't know.
Yeah, it's the year of mama. Have your hardest year. Okay, di pa tayo yan. Ito, this I am curious since Sav has been here for a year. So you've been playing college. You've had storied careers. Amongst all your coaches, who's the most favorite that you played for? And who brought out the most in you? Wag na yung pinaka-terror. Ayoko kasi yung terror eh. Who brought, kasi when you're challenged by your coach, it brings out the best in you. So sino mo na yung favorite ninyo na naging coach?
Coach Hermine. Ako, Coach Hermine. For sure.
Kasi different era eh. Gets mo? Parang ang hirap mamili.
Ang Miss Universe talaga ni Tita.
Hindi, pero gusto ko sana i-credit lahat. Kasi parang, syempre, college, of course, si Coach Ramil, lalabas niya yung kung ano man meron sa akin. And then, after semi-pro and then ngayong pro na, marami pa rin natutulong sa akin yung iba-ibang coaches. So parang,
Pero sino nga? Sino nga? Kanino ka nag-enjoy maglaro for? To play for?
siguro, ang unang pumasok sa isip ko, si Coach Shaq. Siguro yung Petron days, yung mga kasama ko. Factor din talaga yung mga teammates ko and the whole management. So, yun yung tumatak talaga sa isip ko. So, yeah.
Yeah, Coach Shaq, Coach Ramil.
You don't even know the coaches that if I say anything.
But how was your experience here? Working with, who's the most, what's the fondest coach that you worked with?
Kasi one coach dito.
With the staff, with the staff. Yeah, with the staff.
The staff?
Who do you enjoy working with the most?
Sure.
Pressure.
I've only had like one coaching staff here, so it's hard, super hirap. But if I were to say one, I would probably say one of my college coaches as well. Kasi when you're that age, it's super detrimental that you develop, right? So you have to go to your lowest low and your highest high. So I feel like in that period of time, that's when you have to grow the most. So baka yung college coach.
College coach, semi-pro coach. Last question. Why volleyball? Why pursue it at first?
Oh.
Why did you pursue it and why do you pursue it every day?
What's your why?
What's your why with volleyball? Sino unang sasagot? Hindi na to. Mix, ikaw na. Ikaw na. I will pick the closest. Asa, why pursue a pro career? Why go to the Philippines and choose here to grow?
I actually quit first. I quit for a year after graduating because I wanted to try life out without volleyball. Pero it's super hard to see me without a sport that has given me everything, without being that competitive. So when I had the opportunity to come here, I was like, why not, right? So obviously I felt like I wasn't done with volleyball. Pero to start with, I was just so young and I was good at it. So I was like, why not? Curious to see how far I can go. For sure. So, I just want to give back to the sport that keeps giving to me.
Yep. Nagawin tumutugtog ng piano yung background music. Majoy?
At first, for scholarship siya eh. Pero ngayon, parang purpose ko na talagang maging volleyball player.
For the scholarship?
For the one.
You catch me up. She always, this interview, so when I watch and then I see her mix.
Pero totoo yun. Sa una lang naman talaga for the scholarship, para mag-help sa family, and big help talaga siya. I think ito na yung routine namin eh. And then we're very, very lucky na meron ng pro league ngayon, and kasi before, parang after college, saan ka didiretso, di ba?
MVP Olympics yung iba.
Yes. So ngayon, parang big opportunity yun for us, and we're very grateful na may gantong liga na nagsusupport sa mga volleyball players. And I think, ito na rin yung, passion. Passion talaga.
Ayaw po nila sabihin yung pinakatotoong rason. it's big bucks right now. It's big bucks in volleyball. If you watch how many people are watching this, ladies, how many girls and boys are going crazy. Kung gaano po ka-traffic yung Philly Sports pag doon sila naglalaro. And how much they fill arenas. Hindi po ba sa arena, it's MOA and Araneta. College and pros all over. And even guys my age, Jurassic guys. And the moms, the passionate fans. I mean, I gotta tip my hat to you ladies and to the organizers and then for making this sustainable. Kasi mahirap. Okay yung pumik ka ng isa, pero yung nasusustain and laging nagbe-build up pa. So there's a lot of buzz coming up dito sa ating all-Filipino conference ng PBL, which is I am, lalo na ako naging invested. Dati nanonood lang ako dahil mga kaibigan ko, sinusupport. Tinitignan ko si Mika, kamusta na ba yung rehab ni Mika? Nakakapalong na ba siya ng tama? Di na ba lumalala yung balikan niya? Uy, nakikita naman niya yung bola kasi nagpa-LASIK na siya. Because we go way back. Her trainer is a very good friend of mine. Her rehab center is my rehab center. So I keep tabs on my friends, sila Rachel Anden. And I'm a fan and I like my friends excelling. So ngayon, since nandito na rin kayo, pahapyawan na natin yung mga expert picks ninyo. Kasi haba na nung kwentuhan sa inyo eh. We'll go off the rails pag ako yung nandito eh. So we'll look at the upcoming games on opening weekend. Since day one, you girls would be playing against Akari. Oh, good matchup. We're building Akari. Very good program then. And it will be a good match, but black and red all the way. Okay, so we'll be looking at day 2 of the opening weekend ng PBL. There will be 3 games on deck. Makita natin. Ito, expert picks. Mabibigyan ko kayo since it will be first game would be the Galleries Tower High Risers going up the Signal HD Spikers. What do we look forward to when it comes to the Galleries Tower High Risers? Ano yung kailangan? Sino yung kailangan abangan nila dito sa team na to? At saka yung mga ginagawa nila. Just huwag yung scouting report kasi hindi mo maintindihan. Ano ba yung, sino yung mga expected na heavy hitters itong Galleries Tower High Risers?
I think Galleries has actually been working very hard because they've been able to take a lot of teams to 5 sets now that they...
Actually, yeah.
But the latter, ang nangyayari sa kanila, even in the semifinals, they were there, they were leading, and at the 7th point of the 5th set, that's when yung finishing kick, di ba? That's
Kasi I think because a lot of their players are younger, so a lot of them don't have the experience to kind of close out. Pero compared to like Signal, Creamline, a lot of the teams that they have taken to 5, they have been in those situations before. So I feel like with this team, you give them some time, and they will get there. So it's hard. I feel like this one is very hard.
And if I'm not mistaken, Signal made the semifinals last conference. So will Signal be as strong with some additions and a lot of subtractions on their squad? How will their season look like on opening day?
Actually, may nawala sa Signal. This... Hindi ko sure paano ba sasabihin. May nawala na.
Baka Galleries if they have a good day.
Oh, Galleries.
I think kaya nilang i-take advantage. Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. Signal.
Rooting for you.
Looking at this first game. This would be on January 21st, 1:30 p.m. Second game will be Capital One Solar Spikers against a Creamline Cool Smashers. Creamline having a foothold on the league for the past few years, but a lot of teams are knocking. And we'll see. Kamusta tong Capital One?
Strong. Especially with Iris Tolaneda. Now that she's running the team, she's a very good veteran. She knows what she's doing. And she's able Cruz? Leila Cruz. Yeah.
Opposite Spiker.
Yeah. She's on that team as well. Pero Creamline has been...
Everyone.
Especially this year though, they've been very strong to start.
And would it be, kasi last season they were bitten by the injury bug din di ba? For the longest time.
Actually, lahat.
So,
Yeah.
Kasi naman, di kayo nagpapahinga eh.
Paano kayo sabi?
Di kasi kayo nagpapahinga, pero ginagawa yan ng mga players para sa fans. So, again, rest and recovery for the squad. This opened up the platform for Bernadette and Ponce. When players got hurt, she stepped up big time, MVP award. So do you think she can replicate the production, and will this team be scarier in the coming conference?
I think nandyan pa rin yung performance niya. Given na, kumbaga. Pero, and actually, malalim talaga yung bench niya na. Parang kahit sino ilagay mo,
Yes.
they will
Kahit yung
perform.
coaching staff, pwede ba maglaro? Kahit yung coaching staff, pwede ba maglaro eh.
Yeah.
Alright, so who are you rooting? Not rooting eh, pero at least bibigyan na lang natin sa heads up. I think Creamline. Creamline would be a very good pick here on the squad. And for the main game on this night, it would be the Petrogas Angels going up against the Sherry Tigo Crossovers. Good game.
That's a very good game.
Medyo neck to neck itong dalawang teams when it comes to talent, the depth of their squads. What do you think about Petrogas this conference? Especially all Filipino, big hole on that foreign reinforcement that they had was very strong last conference. So, what do you think about their performance in their local lineup?
Well, yung wing spikers kasi ng Petrogas mas mabigat since si Myla parang bumalik na yung laro niya. So,
And bumalik siya ulit sa average spiker.
Resurgence na nabigyan siya ng rest and confidence again. Parang nawala yung kumpiyansa niya the past conferences. And then last conference may bounce back siya. Petrogas. And how about Sherry Tigo? Ito maraming... So, Sherry Tigo, daming umiikot eh. Daming umalis, daming bumabalik. So, they're very much affected with player movement. What do you think about the squad moving forward?
Masarap talaga kasi it's kind of up to whoever shows up better that day. When you're considering, when you're considering the top teams, it's really up to, who feels better.
Pagandahan ng
Yeah,
gising.
exactly.
Parang
Kung paganda kasi ng gising, ako kasi lagi masama ang gising ko. Laging talo. But again, ang hirap din kasi, Prode, ang hirap, pinapili natin yung mga kalaban. Wala talagang pipiliin.
yun yung mga tumalo sa amin eh.
Pinalo nila kami.
Lahat ng tumalo, pinapick natin sa kanila. But again, this would be a triple header. Your game would be what time on opening?
6:30.
6:30. It would be the main game on that night. Of course, for the PLD. High-speed headers. Talagang homer pick na ako ngayon eh. Friends pick na ako. So, we have a handful of comments here. Hopefully, maraming nag-comment yan. Kasi pagka kami lang, yung mga comments sa amin, kung ano yung comment namin sa social media. So, we'll see our comments right here at the bottom of your screens. Ladies, Maki, grabe pang malakasan niya. Kilala niyo naman mga tito niyo eh. So, good to see these girls on your show. Good luck, PLDT. Lakas niyo ngayon. Uy, malakas daw kayo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ang demure nila, no? Ang demure nila pag si Kemika sanay na ako, ganyan lang yan. Pero tinataasan ka ng kilay pag nakapala. Hindi na nga niya tinuturo ngayon. Okay, next comment tayo from Champion Online Shop. Hello po! Shout out naman from Majoy. May kababayan from Concepcion, Tarlac.
Kabaleen.
Kapampangan ka bumate. We're proud of you. Good luck sa upcoming conference. Nice to see you again, idol. Bumati ka na ng Kapampangan.
Mayo po, bengi po kaya kayo nga, Ken, Concepcion. Muli ko po.
Yun na po yun. Okay, next comment tayo. From our map, sana next SIVB Volleyball World Cup naman for women. So I would love to see that. Para makita ng buong mundo yung galing ng mga Pinay, lalo na si Idol Nika Reyes. Shout out naman dyan, watching from Bacolod.
Sayang, hindi kami dyan maglalaro next month. Kasi maglalaro kami sa Iloilo. Tama?
yes.
Iloilo kami on Feb 22. So, magbiyahe ka na lang. Papunta sa Iloilo. See you!
Buti hindi mo pinalang mo, yan layo niya. Saka grabe pagka naglalaro kayo na out of town, grabe! Siksik, liglig, at
Iba yung
umaabot.
supporta ng mga provinces.
Kailangan ng tao, iba yung supporta sa volleyball. Grabe talaga. And I enjoy it to the max. So, next comment tayo. Last comment. From Paul Macalindong. Let's go! PLDT High Speeds Hitters!
Thank you, Paul!
Thank you
See
po.
you!
Thank you.
So, excited na kayo? Ready to go?
Yes.
Basta
First game
manonood
of the
ka.
year.
Kasi kahit hindi nyo naman sabihin, nanonood ako online sa tablet. Kasi I need to know all the scores. I need to know the highlights. Pero invested ako sa mga kaibigan ko. Alam po yan na asawa ko. Kaya natatawa siya. Bakit alam mo yung stats ni Sisi? Kasi si Sisi, nagbubuhat sa amin yan dati. So nakakausap ko. Ngayon, meron pa kaming team sa SPNation. So, red pa kayo. So, syempre, super support tayo. So, meron pa tayo, okay, recap. Sorry, Prod, natutuwa ako makipagkwento. So, let's get a recap here on our topics today. World Championship hosting. It's a big thumbs up for our girls here. They're rooting for our national team. Tama naman yung mga kasi dami ko kasing sinabi. And looking forward to the grassroots development and more international competitions for our national team. Ito yung maganda, yung top 6 players nila. Teka, hindi pa pala tapos yun sa una. So, key points na gusto makita ng ating tatlong guests here for the Philippine squad. Of course, Sav said 5 sets would be a good goal for us. A win for all of them would be a very successful stint for a squad. But the number one thing is for the players to enjoy and cherish the moment of competing against the highest level of men's volleyball around this side of town. So, yan ang antabayanan natin. Again, papaalala ko lang September 12 to 28, 2025 and throughout SPNation's run here, baka pag-abot natin ng Volume 4 and Volume 5, baka dun tumama itong week na to. So, antabayanan natin ang mga updates and for our squad din. Puntahan natin yung next topic natin. Sino ang top 6 players nila kung pupuntang alien at mag-aala ng volleyball Space Jam corollary tayo? Sino ang kanilang lineup? Okay ba? Space Jam tayo. Pinapili ko po yung tatlo kasi ayaw nilang pumili ng isa-isa. So, Jaja Santiago, Del Palomata, Kim Fajardo, Bernadette Pons, Angel Canino, Alyssa Solomon, dinagdagan pa nila isang attacker. At syempre, Don Macandili, Katindig. Okay, Don Macandili Katindig kasi I still recall their college name. But that's their roster, that's their lineup. Kayo, mga ka-SPNation, mag-comment din kayo kung sino ang magiging top 6 players niyo. Pwede niyo sila i-include. Included sila sa roster ko. And of course, like I said, nakita natin, SPN picks, expert picks, isa lang ang pinik nila, PLDT will win a lot of games. Yun ang pick ko for this conference. Ano yun, Prod? Ano yung next natin? Meron pa tayong okay. Since opening weekend, dito sa SPNation, we're asking, are you a fan of the PLDT high-speed hitters? Ito mga mga cutie natin. Okay. Share and react to this promo post. Comment with your selfie with a friend, relative, and tag them. We would be giving out a pair of tickets for 3 lucky winners. And hopefully makapagpa-picture kayo sa kanila. Sabihin nyo pinapunta kayo ni Coach Hammer at ng SPNation. So you can take photos. We'll be giving out tickets. And this will be throughout the season, ba, Broad Guy? Or this opening weekend. I'll give updates on that throughout the week. Maririnig nyo rin yung mga teammates ko dito posting this. So mag-post na kayo ng photos. Itag nyo kami sa SPNation. Huwag nyo na po ako itag sa TikTok na sumasayaw. Kasi baka sabihin ng daughter ko, Dad, you're giving me second-hand embarrassment. Okay. So that's that. For you to get a pair of tickets. And syempre, ito yung paborito ko, yung merch. The merch, PLDT High Speed Hitters merch. Maraming salamat, ladies. Thank you. I enjoyed. Parting shot from Mika. Majoy. Invite them for this opening weekend.
Well, of course, thank you so much po sa support na binibigay niyo sa aming PLDT High Speed Hitters. At may game po kami. First game namin this year on January 18 against Akari. Asahan po namin na nandun kayo.
There you go. Majoy. Parting shot.
See you po sa January 18, 6:30 p.m. Wear red. Let's go PLDT.
Sam.
Thank you for supporting us. I can't wait to see you at our next game. Please come out, wear red, of course, and we love your support. We love you all. Thank you so much.
Yep, this week is starting off on a nice day. Of course, Ohio State won. Pasok kami ng college football playoffs this season. NFL playoffs is right around the corner. A handful of games upset kanina. Washington with a field goal.
I know.
Washington with a game-winning field goal, sending them with a win against Tampa Bay. Ano pa ba mga nangyari? Houston got an upset. I-discuss yan lahat nila Dinoli on Friday because we're going into this semifinals on the NFC and AFC basketball basketball games over the weekend, PBA and NBA. Babalik tayo regular programming. Talagang off the rails lang pag ako naka-upo dito. So, with that being said, maraming salamat, ladies. Thank you for gracing us with your time, and I enjoyed our discussion. Of course, are you ready to elevate your sports experience? Dive into the world of live sports like never before with Sports Plus PH. Whether you're a diehard fan or simply love the thrill of the game, we got you covered. Register now at sportsplus.ph. Ako po si Coach Hammer Martin Antonio with Mika, Majoy, and Savannah. Maraming salamat po. This is SPNation Season 3. Maraming salamat po. We'll see you on Wednesday. Good night. God bless. Enjoy your night.
Ciao!
There's a bunch of different things that just like put it all together. Everything has like a different meaning.